Welcome back to Mindset Mastery, a journey into the incredible power of your mind. I'm your guide, and I'm so grateful you're here with us at Life Change Audiobooks. In episode 1, we laid the foundation, exploring what mindset is and how it shapes your life. Today, in episode 2, we're diving deeper into the science behind mindset, the remarkable truths about how your brain, thoughts, and emotions work together to create who you are and who you can become. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a new possibility. Maybe it's a dream you've held close, a fear you're ready to face, or a goal that feels just out of reach. What if I told you that the key to unlocking that possibility lies in the very wiring of your brain? That your thoughts, your effort, and even your emotions can reshape your mind in ways science is only beginning to fully understand? Today, we'll uncover how this works and how you can harness it to transform your life. So settle in, open your heart, and let's explore the science that makes your mindset your greatest superpower. Section 1. Brain Development and Rewiring. Let's start with something extraordinary. Your brain is not fixed. It's a living, evolving masterpiece, capable of changing throughout your life. This is the science of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, based on what you experience, think, and do. Your brain is made up of about 86 billion neurons, tiny cells that connect through pathways, like roads in a vast network. Every thought, every action, every memory strengthens or weakens these pathways. Imagine your brain as a garden. The thoughts and habits you nurture are like plants you water. They grow stronger, their roots digging deeper. The ones you ignore, they wither away. This is how your brain develops and rewires itself. Every time you learn something new, face a challenge, or try again after a setback, you're carving new neural pathways, making your brain more adaptable and resilient. Take Priya, a mother who decided to learn coding in her 40s. She had no tech background and felt overwhelmed at first. "I'm too old for this," she thought. But she kept at it, practicing a little each day. With every small success, like writing her first line of code, her brain built new connections. Over months, what felt impossible became familiar. That's neuroplasticity at work. Priya wasn't just learning to code. She was rewiring her brain to believe she could learn anything. This is true for all of us, at any age. Whether you're a child learning to read or an adult tackling a new skill, your brain is ready to grow. The science is clear. You're never too old, too stuck, or too far behind to change the wiring of your mind. Section 2. How thoughts shape neural pathways. Now, let's talk about the role your thoughts play in this process. Every thought you have sends a signal through your brain, like a spark traveling along a wire. The more you think a certain way, the stronger that pathway becomes. This is why your thoughts are so powerful. They literally shape the structure of your brain. Think about a time you doubted yourself. Maybe you thought, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Each time you repeat those thoughts, you're reinforcing a neural pathway that makes doubt feel like truth. But the reverse is also true. When you think, "I can learn this," or "I'll keep trying," you're building pathways that support confidence and resilience. Let's look at a real-life example. Consider Maya, a high school student who struggled with public speaking. Every time she had to present, her mind flooded with thoughts like, "I'm going to mess up." Those thoughts strengthen neural pathways tied to fear, making each presentation feel harder. But when Maya started practicing positive thoughts like, "I'm improving with every try," her brain began to change. She still felt nervous, but those new pathways gave her the courage to keep going. Over time, speaking became less daunting. Her thoughts reshaped her brain, and her brain reshaped her reality. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about understanding that your thoughts are like architects, designing the neural blueprints of your mind. So what kind of blueprints are you creating? Are your thoughts building bridges to possibility or walls of limitation? The choice is yours, and it starts with awareness. Section 3. The importance of effort and learning. If thoughts shape your brain, then effort and learning are the tools that make it happen. A growth mindset thrives on the belief that effort leads to growth, and science backs this up. When you put in effort, whether it's studying, practicing, or trying again after a failure, your brain responds by forming new connections. It's like building a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Let's revisit Thomas Edison from episode 1. His thousands of attempts to invent the light bulb weren't just stubbornness, they were effort and learning in action. Each failed experiment taught him something new, and his brain adapted, strengthening the pathways that led to his eventual success. Edison didn't see effort as a chore. He saw it as the path to discovery. This applies to both children and adults. For kids, effort in learning, like practicing math or reading, builds neural pathways that make those skills easier over time. For adults, it's the same. Take John, a 50-year-old who decided to learn the guitar. At first, his fingers fumbled, and he thought, "Maybe I'm too old." But he kept practicing, learning from mistakes, and celebrating small wins. His brain rewired itself, and within a year, he was playing songs he never thought possible. Effort and learning aren't just about achieving goals, they're about proving to yourself that you can grow. The beauty of effort is that it's within your control. You don't need to be a genius or have natural talent. You just need to show up, try, and learn from the process. Every step you take is a signal to your brain. I'm growing. I'm capable. So, what's one thing you could put effort into today? Section 4. Self-talk and internal narratives. Now let's talk about the voice inside your head, the one that's always there, narrating your life. Your self-talk, or internal narrative, is like a soundtrack playing in the background of your mind. It shapes how you feel, how you act, and even how your brain develops. Science shows that self-talk can change your brain's chemistry. Negative self-talk like "I'm a failure" or "I'll never get this" triggers stress hormones like cortisol, which can cloud your thinking and sap your motivation. But positive self-talk like "I'm learning" or "I can figure this out" releases dopamine, a chemical that boosts focus and drive. Let me share a personal story. A while back, I was preparing for a big job interview. My inner voice was brutal. "You're not qualified. They'll see right through you." My stomach was in knots, and I was ready to back out. But then I caught myself. I took a deep breath and changed the narrative. "You've prepared. You're ready to show who you are." Almost instantly, I felt calmer. My mind cleared, and I walked into that interview with confidence. That shift in self-talk didn't just change my mood, it changed my brain's response. Studies show that self-talk impacts performance. Athletes who use affirmations like "I am strong" perform better under pressure. Children who are taught to say "I can try harder" show more persistence in school. Your internal narrative isn't just words, it's a tool to rewire your brain. So what's the story you're telling yourself? Is it one of growth, or one that holds you back? Section 5. Growth mindset in children and adults. The power of a growth mindset isn't limited by age, it's universal. For children, a growth mindset lays the foundation for a lifetime of learning. When kids are encouraged to see challenges as opportunities, their brains develop resilience. Studies show that children praised for effort, "You worked so hard on that," rather than ability, "You're so smart," are more likely to tackle difficult tasks and bounce back from setbacks. Their neural pathways grow stronger with every try, wiring their brains for perseverance. Adults are no different. Whether you're 25 or 75, a growth mindset empowers you to embrace change. Think of Aisha, a retired teacher who decided to start painting at 60. She wasn't naturally talented, but she believed she could learn. With every brushstroke, she improved not just her art, but her confidence. Her brain adapted, proving that growth is possible at any stage of life. For both children and adults, a growth mindset is about believing in the power of yet. You're not good at something yet. You haven't reached your goal yet. That one word shifts your perspective, opening the door to effort, learning, and possibility. It's a gift you can give yourself and the children in your life at any age. 6. The role of emotions in shaping mindset. Finally, let's talk about emotions, the heartbeat of your mindset. Your emotions aren't just feelings, they're signals that shape how your brain responds. Positive emotions like gratitude, curiosity, or hope activate the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for problem solving and growth. Negative emotions like fear or anger, on the other hand, can trigger the amygdala, putting your brain in survival mode and clouding your ability to think clearly. Try this. Think of a moment when you felt truly grateful. Maybe it was a kind word from a friend, a quiet sunrise, or this very moment of learning. Feel that warmth? That's your brain shifting into a state where growth thrives. Research shows that cultivating positive emotions strengthens neural pathways for resilience and creativity, making it easier to adopt a growth mindset. Your emotions are like the weather in your mind. They can lift you up or weigh you down. By choosing to focus on hope, gratitude, or even curiosity about what's possible, you're not just feeling better, you're rewiring your brain to see the world through a lens of possibility. As we close episode 2, let's reflect on this. Your brain is a canvas, your thoughts are the brush, your effort is the paint, and your emotions are the colors. Together, they create the masterpiece of your mindset. So ask yourself, what's one thought, one effort, or one emotion you can nurture today to shape a brighter future? This is Mindset Mastery, and I'm so honored to share this journey with you. Join us next time for episode 3, where we'll explore practical ways to cultivate a growth mindset in your daily life. Until then, keep believing in your ability to grow, because the science says you can.